Taurus. Hi, it's your cosmic auntie here, your interstellar storyteller. This is going to be your monthly June reading. So we're going to explore the energies that have occurred in June, or however this video, or whenever this video finds you, because tarot timing works in its own way, right? But I'm recording this in the last little bits of June here, so I apologize that this month is taking me so long, but this month has been just ripe with intense energy, super intense energy. So I hope that through this intense energy, you've been able to be as gentle as you can be, and that this video finds you as well as you can be, okay? Yeah, so there's just been so much that has, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of reflection, there's a lots of endings and therefore beginnings. So let's see what comes up. Let's see what's reflected in the cards today, and I hope that this reading will come alongside you and whatever you're finding yourself navigating at this time. And I hope, and my intention for these readings is to assist you in gaining greater clarity and insight to what it is that you're experiencing. Okay, so let's jump in. Let's see what's coming up for you in June. Let's see what we can chat about today. And as I start shuffling here, I always like to remind people to tune into their own inner knowing, your own inner guidance system. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself and bumbling my words, but tune into your own intuition, and check in with yourself in regards to what resonates, what doesn't. I like to think of tarot as presenting an energetic map. My job as the reader is to speak to the energetic themes in the map, and then I encourage you to choose the route that suits you best based on what resonates, what doesn't. Okay, take what you want, leave the rest. I hope that you enjoy this reading, okay? It feels there's a serious tone to it already, Taurus. So let's see what's coming up. Taurus, June. What's happened for Taurus in June? What's going on? Okay. A lot of varying degrees of almost polarizing energy is happening here. The card I have in my hand is the Three of Swords. That is, I sense a broken heart, Taurus. Things that have hurt, things that hurt. Experiences and occurrences that have caused pain for you. Painful memories, painful experiences. So I sense that there's definitely tending to a wounded heart center at this time. This is all sandwiched though, Taurus, with the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So there's so much gratitude I'm sensing. There's a lot of connection that's happening. There's a lot of emotional support that I sense is coming from you, and also that you are receiving at this time. There's a depth to your emotional awareness of yourself. There's a depth to the awareness of your feelings, of your of your love and what you emotionally offer and what you emotionally bring into the experiences that you find yourself in. And with the Queen of Cups, Taurus, you are such a lover. You have so much love to give. You're so caring and nurturing. I see you showing up for a lot of people as well as yourself, because there's something that's super painful, super heartbreaking happening. And it feels that it's affecting you as well as the people that you're interacting with at this time, your family, your friends, your community. This is something that I sense is affecting all of you. So there's a lot too there's a lot in this energy I'm sensing, Taurus, that is quite layered. It's really layered. Again, pain mixed with gratitude, loss mixed with connection, and pain in how it informs you in regards to how you feel about it, whatever this is, whatever is causing the heart to hurt here. It's teaching you a lot about how you feel. It's teaching you a lot about who you are. It's teaching you a lot about what you give and what you bring into your relationships, and really reminding you about how to emotionally give to yourself as well. Now, with all of that, leading into the Nine of Pentacles here, because it's the last card that we haven't discussed in this round yet, but Taurus, this is your energy. So I sense that you're finding, simple yet profound ways to create the warm and fuzzies for yourself in the environments you find yourself at the time, right? The Nine of Pentacles is about bringing in what brings security and abundance and a sense of well-being and comfort into your life. So I do see that you are bringing out your toolkit, your self-care toolkit at this time, and are really visiting all the things, all the tools that you have put in there at different points of learning in your life, and are really drawing on all of those things right now. So really finding a lot of joy in the simple things, joy in nature, doing nice things for yourself, getting outside, taking your time. I really see that as well, in regards to tending to the wounded heart as well as everyone else's wounded heart. It feels like there's more people involved that are hurt, and you're taking care of. You're showing up for them. It's not even like you're showing up for them emotionally, but you're also showing up for yourself. And I'm really, really super, super proud of you to see that, because you are such a giver. Sometimes, Taurus, it's natural to kind of sacrifice, but I don't even see that here. I see a lot of learning. I see a lot of growth. I see a lot of emotional maturity and a lot of emotional wisdom. And you're bringing out all of the learned lessons at this time to demonstrate just how far you've come when it comes to challenging times, because this is definitely something that hurts really bad. This hurts really, really bad. And yeah. Let's get some more cards here and see what else comes up. So yeah, keep finding joy in the simple things, finding ways to bring in little bits of comfort to create coziness, a safe place to land, or taking your time on your walks, making sure that you have things that ground you and make you feel connected to the earth and to yourself and to the places, you know, that you rest your head. Also, I sense too that something that is helping at this time is to witness just how far you've come, to witness the life that you've built for yourself, and to fall back on that at this time, to fall back on the success of what you've built in regards to your livelihood and the way that you live your life, and to just trust in that and to rest on that now, and to really reap the harvest of that as you nurture and restore and connect with your loved ones in regards to navigating the situation, and feeling supported, and some of you maybe even like kind of going back to family right now, and resting and recharging and healing and all of these kind of things. So let's see what else is coming up for Taurus. 10 of Cups, a clarifier for the 10 of Cups. All right, so the 2 of Cups have come out, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so these are people that you can share all of your successes with, that your growth with, your growth potential, your love. There's these are the people that you feel reciprocal with, you know, like you have this flow, you feel at home with them. So I do sense, like, again, this could be a family base that you're returning to at this time, and I feel it could be a family home, or a family that you're returning to. It could be your chosen family as well, blood family, chosen family, a mix of both. However you define family and divine emotional support. Again, these are the people that you just feel like understood by and cared for by, and you can be your true self. You can shine, you can grow, yeah, people that just love you so much and you love them so much. I sense like a lot of success and like exuberance with this energy. So I feel like, again, there's a lot of gratitude for these people, especially in regards to whatever situation you're navigating at this time. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 3 of Swords. What can I get a clarifier for the 3 of Swords for Taurus? So the 4 of Pentacles have come out. Something out of your control has happened. And that's hard. Super hard. Especially for you, Taurus, you find solutions, you know. But in this life, there's things that are just out of our control, right? I think that that's all I can really say about that, is that there's just things in life that are out of our control, and then just navigating that and all of the vulnerable feelings that come up with that, the frustration as well, the anger, the what ifs, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, all of these I'm sensing in this, as well as those like frequencies are witnessed, as those like frequencies are witnessed and you navigate them, there's a sense of grounding as well. I'm feeling with the Four of Pentacles, regrouping, grounding. And I just saw an image I usually see when I'm feeling a lack of control. And it's this image of gripping soap in your hand too tight when you're in the shower. So you're in the shower, visualize yourself in the shower, and you have a bar of soap and you're wanting to wash yourself, but you're gripping the soap too much and it keeps slipping out of your hands, and you bend down to get it and you grab it and you come back up, but you're gripping it too much and you're stuck in this, loop when you're trying to control the soap too much to get the job done, but it's creating this loop that's, causing more time, causing more, all of these things. And then then within this visualization, bring your awareness to that loop, and the next time you pick up the soap, relax your hand. There's a surrender here, and within that surrender is actually more control, more agility, more ability to maneuver and do what you need to do. Okay, so as you surrender to these things that are coming up, these painful feelings, memories, these sharp pangs of like pain. These sharp places of pain, and the only way through is through. And as you relax that hand and you surrender, you'll gain more control. Okay, even in situations where there's just, you can't control them. Something also that can be helpful is just really taking some time with yourself and thinking about just what is out of control, what is somewhat in control, and what are you control of, because there's things within each of those categories that are helpful, and there's always going to be an element of surrender, because there's just some things in life we cannot control, and it's not your fault. Okay, all of this is so teaching you new depths, new realms of emotion, of intuition, of your spiritual connection. And it's bringing into view how beautiful and how special the simple things in life are, how luxurious watching a bee do its work on a flower, the breeze in the tree, the waves of the ocean, the way a leaf gets picked up in the breeze, laughter, all of it, all of the things you're noticing. Everything feels kind of loud and sensitive right now, and like raw. But this profound gratitude is emanating from this reading. You're so beautiful, Taurus. All right, what about a clarifier for the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups. All right, we've got the Four of Wands that have come out. Oh, there's just so much joy to remember, as well as the pain to navigate. Look at them all, like all three of the, kids there playing and being in the moment and sharing flowers and celebrating. There's a lot of remembering that as well. There's a lot of feeling into that. There's a lot of triumphant energy involved in the emotional depths you're reaching into the new intuitive realms that you find yourself, and that awareness is to be celebrated. It also feels very reflective of the good times and presently grateful for the successes and for the triumph and for the milestones and for the I am having a hard time finding like the right words for this, because it feels so big, it feels so layered. So past reflection of the milestones reached, the joy felt, the celebrations, the good times, present gratitude for how far you've come, and future intention for what more you'd like to experience at this time. And I see a lot of commitment and growth and celebration and achievement. This is like such a big time, Taurus. I also sense positive, like for some of you, you may be experiencing positive romantic connection as well. That's leading into greater commitment and growth. For some of you, maybe you're, calling that in, you're noticing yourself really feeling ready for that kind of commitment and that growth. Some of you may have already done that with your partner. There's a certain milestone, like within all of this, there's something that's deepening your commitment and your love for those around you, those that you're interacting with, and leading forward, like bringing in more celebration into your life, and knowing that multiple things can be true at once. You can be sad and you can also be joyful. And I know it's confusing, but it's true. So there's something that's really has reminded you to live life to the fullest. Okay, and a clarifier for the Nine of Pentacles. Oh. What came out here? So many came out. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, let's go through these. So the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ace of, is it the Knight or the Page? I always get confused. I think it's the Knight of Pentacles. and then the Eight of Swords. So, Taurus, as you dive into the toolkit that you've created for your self-care toolkit, the resources, the knowledge of self that you have achieved thus far in your life based on the lessons that you've learned, the successes that you're finding yourself falling back on at this time to rejuvenate you, to support you, and the time that you're taking to really have this romance with life, right? This is so important for everyone, but especially for you, Taurus, to have that romantic quality in life, like to romance yourself, romance life, to feel romanced by life, okay? So that, that's you diving into your toolkit, and just getting out there, grounding yourself, and romancing life and being romanced by life. Because at this time, again, there's something that's been thrown off kilter, and there's a lot to do to juggle and balance like all of these things in life right now. There's just so much. It's like, again, there's an off-kilter quality, and there's just so much that needs to be. The plants are in my way. But you get the point. Like, there's just like a lot to be juggled, a lot materially, like resourcefully. There's a lot of shifts. There's lots of things like being kind of tossed around and reorganized, and there's just kind of like this up in the air kind of lots of busyness, just busy. And it's challenging, to do with a broken heart, with sadness, and with loss, with grief, with disappointment, wherever you're, fill in your own personal details with this if you resonate with it. But the Five of Cups is all about those challenging emotional feelings of loss, of disappointment, of heartbreak, of feeling betrayed even. So wherever you're feeling in that, it's informing you again about how you feel and what you need to nurture yourself, what you need to emotionally protect yourself, to emotionally give to yourself, and also what you need from others emotionally, where you feel valued, where you feel respected, how you like to be approached, and like, it's all like this emotional depth is the key to freeing you out of these places of anxiety, because of course those anxious feelings, feeling trapped in the mind when we're going through things like this, right? Like painful experiences that cause painful memories, painful truths, painful awareness, painful occurrences, and how you feel about them, how that makes you feel, how you express and grieve, and all of that. Like, of course, anxiety is going to come up, and different things are going to get in your way or make you feel constricted or trapped in the mind. And when you're feeling that, right, when you're feeling trapped in the mind, you're feeling very cerebral, you're feeling maybe things are playing on a loop, or you're out of touch, or you're not as sharp, whatever is happening here, the emotions, the heart space is going to be the key that frees you out of that space, right? Because the heart really informs the mind, and the mind is so powerful. So in the heart is like, okay, finding that doorway out, because something I like to remind people about with this energy is that the binds here actually like loose. There's a way that they can wriggle out of them, right? There's always a doorway in and a doorway out to the energy, and the doorway out is tuning in with your heart and honoring sorry, I had a low battery come up. Honoring your emotions and doing what you need to take the time you need to heal, making sure that you're not isolating too much, or being around people too much, but then on the other side, making sure that you have enough time for yourself to reflect, recharge, and be in your own energy, as well as connecting with those that you vibe with, your friends, your family, those that you're navigating this experience with, those that you're finding support in right now as you navigate something, right? So again, keep investigating your feelings, keep honoring your feelings, keep doing all the things that you're doing, because I sense like this profound emotional growth. You've gone through so much, Taurus. So much has shed out of your life, and this is an opportunity to demonstrate all of the learning and all of the growth that you have achieved thus far, all the success, all of the fallbacks, all of the glow ups, all of the things that you've learned and put in your toolbox and carried into this moment. You've opened it up, and I can tell that you're employing all of those things and feeling the feels, but being really quite like just really quite strong and aware with what you need at this time. And there's a lot of trust, I feel. But again, remember, if you're finding yourself all of a sudden gripping that soap too tight, because like it's hard to wrap your head around and your heart around things that you just cannot control. So I hope that visualization helps. And I'm really proud of you and all of the things that you are doing right now in a challenging time. It's leading into greater abundance and greater awareness of self and connection to others, but right now it's a lot to balance, it's a lot to juggle, and there's a lot of nostalgia, there's a lot of future hope, there's a lot of present gratitude and grief all wrapped up together. And moving forward, there's even greater commitment and zest for life and gratitude for who you are and what you're experiencing and the life that you live. Yes. So Taurus, I love you very much, and I hope this was helpful in some way. You're healing. The only way through is through, my darlings. And I'll see you next month, okay?